I'll be starting here in just a second. Well, I did see some news on the Turning Point front here. If they caught the guy that shot Charlie Kirk, or at least the guy they think shot him. Yep. A Trump supporter. Surprise, surprise. I was just surprised he wasn't some kind of some kind of Nazi lunatic. I figured it'd be one of those idiots you see on TV that's screaming about how much he hates Trump because he allows Jewish people to be in his family. All right. I was having a hell of a time finding this thing yesterday.
Fuel injected. Inject me. My Matsu Thunder. On the toll road of life, you have to pay to prove you can. Live the emotion of an individual. The awesome power of nature distilled into one vehicle. Because after you get struck by lightning, there's thunder. The Matsu Thunder.
I looked all over these goddamn things.
The only Engels you're going to read is Laura Ingalls Wilder.
If you think your child might be a red, here are some warning signs. They read complicated literature and have concern for their fellow man. They even like to share. Tell your kids if someone approaches them with pamphlets about recycling, an invitation to a labor rally, or showing any doubts about the fairness of our system, then they should find a teacher or a policeman immediately. Do yourself a favor. Take both hands off the wheel and touch the steering. Do you feel
You listen to that and it's funny, but
yes, friend,
we're not far from that anymore.
But there is also room. And I have been sent to shine a light on all degenerates, philanderers, liberals, and other evil.
I mean, the scariest thing that we found out about this whole Charlie Kirk thing is exactly how much the right-wingers hate everyone that's left of them. I mean, it's unbelievable.
A liar and wasting everybody's time. The organs below the belt are for reproduction and removing of bodily waste. There's no reason that when I go to buy a soda or a transmission, I need to be distracted by your privates dangling about. Now, when I go to the store to buy an air conditioning filter, I'd rather not have to look at your moneymaker, amigo. I'm glad you are proud of it. But when people of Vice City are in a Quickie Mart, they should be able to have a simple financial transaction without seeing your fire hose. Are you with me?
Sorry, Maurice.
It's okay. Just try to behave. I think the sun must have got to you or something.
Yes, maybe that's it.
Maurice, if I may, you have a fine show here, and
How the
I'm
fuck
glad
am I
to be
supposed to
on
get
it.
him to the
But everyone
airport?
within the sound of my voice and
fast?
smell will die in the fires of doom. It is written. TV is trash. Radio is trash. Our newspapers
Thank you,
are run
with
by
my shortcut, I
Canadians
ain't
with
gonna
an
make it.
agenda. Our very way of life is threatened. We form this great state to
Yeah,
play
I'm not gonna
golf,
make it.
and I'll be damned if any weirdo hippies are going to tell us we can't fill in wetlands and make a home for ourselves, complete with 18-hole championship standard courses and
That was
selective
bullshit.
admission. Heathens will ruin the land. Acid will rain from the skies. We'll never hear my voice again. It will be anarchy.
TV teaches immorality. Refugees, glue, the price of tea in China. How can we raise children in this environment? My little boy asked me the other day, Mommy, are unicorns real? What am I supposed to say to that? Do I lie and make myself as bad as the boy's father? Or do I break the little boy's heart and ruin his life so that he ends up a nudist or a freak or something?
It's a difficult question,
How am I going
A
here? God
very
damn it.
difficult question. Is it?
This controller sucks. Where am I going? Oh, yeah.
No policeman has ever hit me with his truncheon.
I'd like to hit you back to hell, you sicko. You're filth. Human form of vermin. A blight on a fine society, picket fences and garden parties, and everyone coming 3 times a day to my statue to pay homage.
Pastor Richards, as a human being, I have to say I find your philosophy or cult or whatever it is utterly and completely appalling.
Why, thank you. I knew you'd understand.
I mean, you seem to want to build a religion around yourself and some 1950s vision of America. It's the 1980s, man. And one-man worship me cults are not allowed, my friend.
Exactly, as I say in
I
the
wasn't
great
gonna
book,
do this
many a
yet.
call, but unless you have a good credit rating, go screw yourself. You'll burn in hell.
Ay, por favor, shut up. Barry, what are you
He's gonna do the
doing?
costume
I'm
caps
lonely,
mission.
Maurice. Lonely, and I need some bodily contact.
Get behind. Get back behind that panel.
Don't be shy. Please. We've all got one. That means I'm happy.
Hey, get away from me.
Oh,
I'm a
man.
celebrity.
Oh, good lord.
Hide yourself, boy. I warn you, I'm armed and I'm not afraid to use it.
We've all got one. Look how free I am. Fan feels so good. I feel you.
Hey, Pastor Richards, please, put the gun away. Put it away.
No, I am the sole judge of truth and decency. Get back, heathen. Get back.
I love you all.
Evildoer, die, devil, die.
Ow!
Dios mío, you shot him. There's blood and pubic hair all over the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, it is complete pandemonium here on Pressing Issues with me, the multi-award winning and soon-to-be executed Maurice Chavez. Barry? Are you okay?
Soon to be executed
Are you
Maurice
alive?
Chavez.
Stop the bleeding. It's not.
Oh, shit. Well, I can... I'm just thinking, I was going to stop by ammunition and pick up some guns, but I forgot all about it.
Sometimes you just can't let go.
Max?
We're living in suburbia, Amy, and I should know.
I really don't understand how.
Oh, it's very helpful. Maybe a neighbor is tossing his leaf clippings on your lawn, or looking at your woman, or harboring desires regarding your longbow. You enslave his children, set his house on fire, he shall not bother you again.
It must be nice to have you as an...
That's what I'm after. Where's my helicopter?
Rooms! It's all right there. Talk to a grandparent. But no, he cast people out like rubbish. Wisdom is not to be treated so lightly. When my father grew old, I sat with him day and night, absorbing his wisdom, learning about the demons and where the wickedness resides in men's hearts. Then as his time drew near, I built a large fire, burnt him and his wife while communing with their own spirit.
Careful. Musty Pines is a sponsor of the show. Oh, Grody, what are you doing?
I'm just adjusting myself, she-devil. Wearing these animal hides does get a bit itchy.
Okay. You never answered my question. What do you think of Vice City?
Your land and people have a lot in common with mine. You see, we too fled our homes due to lack of food, overpopulation, and the bitter cold. And, mind ye, starting out to raid passing ships is fine.
I'm gonna do these missions here real quick before I finish the taxi driver missions.
Okay, we got a high-class fare needs picking up from Starfish Island. Any takers?
I'm here. I'll take it.
Pero lo que te digo es mentira. Muy pocos de ustedes entienden mis palabras. You are my brothers. It's one big musical family.
I gotta shut that music off, or I'll get my ass in some sort of trouble. Shit, if I don't wreck the fucking car. I'm just gonna stay in the car. It'll restart. I'll never make it in time. Oh wow, look at that blood all over the screen. That was cool.
Okay, we got a high class.
I talk about this in me motivational learning tapes. That and Beware the Magpie, which is the devil. Evil reigneth when darkness falls.
Are you married? You seem like a tough character to live with.
Aye, me wife Helga. What a hag.
This show is not sexist, whatever certain bearded women might say.
I don't like
women
these
are
Kaufman
people
cabs. They
too.
don't handle
I'd
it for
appreciate
shit.
if you wouldn't talk that way.
Ah, go live in a chimney, you troll. You 20th century women are all the same. And me hag Helga, she fell prey to your uppity ways. She says to me, Thor, I ain't having no mead no more.
This never used to be hard to make it on time.
See? That's your problem. Soon as you sort something
They
out,
actually
you
make
have to
some of
go
these hard
preaching
for
from the
PS5?
rooftops to everyone else how to live, not pillage nor plunder no more, but live in boxes. Then she says, Thor, I'm getting me stomach stapled. I look.
This is my fare. Back off, asshole.
I say, wench, don't come crying to me when we're in a longboat crossing the straits for 2 moons.
Okay, just please, don't hurt me.
Fuck. Oh. Well, it was working okay there for a little bit.
Socialized medicine?
Okay, we got a...
Should have continued to the north and finished things off. I talk about this in me motivational learning tapes. That and Beware the Magpie, which is the devil. Evil reigneth when darkness falls.
Are you married? You seem like a tough character to live with.
Aye, my wife Helga. What a hag.
This show is not sexist, whatever certain bearded women might say. Women are people too. I'd
Try going along
appreciate if
this
you
way.
wouldn't talk that way.
Ah, go live in a chimney, you troll. You 20th century women are all the same. And me hag Helga, she fell prey to your uppity ways. She says to me, Thor, I ain't having no mead no more. I'm going to meetings. See? That's your problem. Soon as you sort something out, you have to go preaching from the rooftops to everyone else how to live, not pillage nor plunder no more, but live in boxes. Then she said,
This is my fare. Back off, asshole.
It's 2 yak skins, where previously it was only 1. I say, wench, don't come crying to me when we're in a longboat crossing the straits for 2 moons, and you're all skin and bones. A man needs something to grab onto. Aye, ain't your fault. A cursed pixie goblin got...
Come on, get in, quick. Okay, just please, don't hurt me.
Ask you? How old are you?
I am as old as if...
Oh, what the fuck?
Nice one.
This is getting on my nerves.
Okay, we got a...
And who the fuck keeps putting that goddamn horrible station on?
I talk about this in me motivational learning tapes. That and Beware the Magpie, which is the devil. Evil reigneth when darkness falls.
Are you married? You seem like a tough character to live with.
Aye, me wife Helga. What a hag.
This show is not sexist, whatever certain bearded women might say. Women are people too. I'd appreciate if you wouldn't talk that way.
Ah, go live in a chimney, you troll. You 20th century women are all the same. And me hag Helga, she fell prey to your uppity ways. She says to me, Thor, I ain't having no mead no more. I'm going to meetings. See? That's your problem. Soon as you sort something out, you have to go preaching from the rooftops to everyone else how to live, not pillage nor plunder no more, but live in boxes. Then she says, Thor, I'm getting me stomach stapled.
This is my fare. Back off, asshole.
I say, wench, don't come crying to me when we're in a longboat crossing the straits for 2 moons, and you're all skin and bones. A man needs something to grab onto. Aye, ain't her fault. A cursed pixie goblin got her.
Pixie goblin? What kind of weird ancient nonsense are you talking about? Now, Thor, I've got to ask you, how old are you?
I am as old as the fjords, as young as a newborn lamb.
Are you shy about your age? Just lie about it, like my mom.
Thor is never shy. Thor is mighty. Thor is a god.
And where are you from?
From the beginning of the flat earth, where the sun meets the sky.
Oh, right. By the beach. Great.
Come on, get it, quick.
Oh, God
He's
damn
a
it.
real Viking.
Hello.
Oh, this is getting on my fucking nerves.
Socialized medicine? Okay. You should have continued to the north and finished things off. I talk about this in me motivational learning tapes. That and beware the magpie, which is the devil. Evil reigneth when darkness falls.
Are you married? You seem like a tough character to live with.
Aye, your wife Helga. What a hag.
This show is not sexist, whatever certain bearded women might say. Women are people too. I'd appreciate if you wouldn't talk that way.
Ah, go live in a chimney, you troll. You 20th century women are all the
I've
same.
been meaning to
And me
bitch
hag
about
Helga,
my state's
she
attorney
felt prettier
general,
up
but
anyways. She says to me, Thor, I ain't having no
this has
meat
been
no
taking
more.
a lot more
I'm
of my
going to
attention than it
meetings."
usually does.
See? That's your problem. As soon as you sort something out, you have to go preaching from the rooftops to everyone else how to live, not pillage nor plunder no more, but live in boxes.
This is my fair. Back off, asshole.
That an outfit of 2 yak skins, where previously it was only one. I say, wench, don't come crying to me when we're in a longboat crossing the straits for 2 moons, and you're all skin and bones. A man needs something to grab onto. Aye, ain't her fault. The Prussian pixie goblin got her.
Pixie Goblin?
Come on, get it, quick. Okay, just please, don't hurt me.
Old are you?
I am as old as the fjords, as young as a newborn lamb.
Are you shy about your age? Just lie about it, like my mom.
Thor is never shy. Thor is mighty. Thor is a god.
And where are you from?
From the beginning of the flat earth, where the sun meets the sky.
Oh, right.
Okay.
By the beach. Great. Let's take a commercial break. We'll be right back with Thor. He's a
Now that
real
I got
Viking.
this dickhead in the car,
Hello, I am Fernando Martinez. I think by now you know I am an
I'm gonna say everybody probably knows about the whole thing with Charlie Kirk,
Fernando, what the hell is wrong with
which
you?
they did
Sick
just catch
jerk,
the guy.
hairy chest, enough
that shot
aftershave
him.
to drown a household pet, but I still cannot get a woman. I tell them you are an ignorant
But I woke
fool
up this morning
without a
and
symbol of power and fertility around
the
your
Attorney
neck.
General
What
in
kind
my
of woman
state
is
is
going to
a
respect you? That is
ultra
why I
far
teamed
right
up with Medallion
Christian
now.
nationalist
For
lunatic.
Medallion
His name is Todd Rokita.
For the strong silent type, a medallion the size of a hubcap will say everything
And
that
he's
needs to be said. Even
he would be
singing
perfect for Texas. Now this is the guy back when the Supreme Court did their whatever it is they did to make abortion so much harder for women to get. My state was the one that
Rock and roll is dead and
the rape victim from Ohio came to.
why not discover the excitement of the science
The
of
10-year-old
music
rape
as
victim from
synthesized
Ohio that
the
was,
home
you
of
know,
keyboards. Thanks to
had
the
her
science of music,
rapist
you don't need musical
baby.
talent to make great music.
She
Just
had to come to
listen.
Indiana to get an
I
abortion
created
because
that just by pressing a button.
you know, they made the
Synthesizers are
laws in
the new
Ohio
wave. Why
just
work
as
hard on
strict,
difficult
which they
compositions
did
for a
in
machine to
Indiana
make
too.
music
They
better
just
than you've
hadn't
ever dreamed
got
of?
around to it.
You'll be the hit of the party. It's perfect for in-restaurant entertainment. Cover
But the
bands
Attorney
and
General
demos. Make fuse
went
funky
to
and
lengths
Death Marches
to
dance
try to
all.
find
It's the science of music
find
at
some
60
way
Soup and Son. Remember,
to punish
you
the
don't know you're a
doctor
musician
that
until you try.
gave that kid the abortion.
We're back on K-Chat with me, Amy, and my guest is Thor.
Well, I
Viking
woke up
warrior
this
and
morning
elf
to
help
find that
guru. Do you have a last name? Oh, whatever. Anyway,
I don't know
what
who
were
it
we
is. Some
talking about?
educator at
Talking
Ball
about
State.
the wisdom of
It's
the
a
ancients. There are many hurdles in life, Amy. I remember
college
one
in
of
the
the first
state.
bits of fan mail I got. Came by bottle in the sea.
Ball.
Man of Lollard Island
Yeah.
said, a tiny
Okay.
woman came to our farm and swept in front of our door.
I always loved
A
that
woodland
name.
troll has carried off my woman in the
Ball
dead of night.
State.
Give me wisdom, Thor.
So, what did you tell him?
Aye, Amy,
But-
it was obvious the Black Plague had visited his home. As sure as
What
you
she
can't
said
be a
really wasn't
midwife
even
to a
that
fairy,
bad.
Expect wisdom from a fool or find a good meal downtown on a Saturday night.
It was something like, yeah,
I know,
we
I
feel
really
bad
wanted
about
to
what
ask you
happened to
because I
Charlie
really don't
Kirk,
think
and we
we're
feel
bug-
horrible about what horrible for his family. But we haven't forgot, you know, what a terrible person he was. And she said something like, "Oh, we can't be friends if you can't acknowledge that Charlie Kirk was a terrible person."
VC cabs keep beating us to it. They just got too many cars. We can't compete.
Mr. Vasari, if you're out there listening in, you want to put the BC Caps out of action before we go bust.
No, gotta do that.
Life and my income for the last 2 years. 5 years ago, I was a nobody, just like you. After my Think Your Way to Success program, I spend the entire weekend in my jacuzzi or engaging in the exciting sport of domino toppling. Hey, if you can think it, you can do it.
But the issue is he talked about, I can't remember everything he said, but he thinks she should be fired.
That's what you do. Step 2 is known as Learn, Start, Doing, where I explain the mysteries of
Over,
starting, or take the new accelerated course that will have you laughing
over
and
something
hugging
she
strangers.
said.
Motivate, demonstrate, then motivate again. Just listen to these endorsements, and remember, these people volunteered. They aren't being paid much.
How you play, man? Kid Marty on the scene. Cousin Ed, what's the mascot's name for Iron Man?
Listen, dude, first off, Cousin Ed is a really weak radio name. What are you, like a redneck?
What do you do? Let me ask you about high school. You were in the high school band?
No.
You were in the band, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, while you were learning the Star Spangled Banner out in the garage from the Leopard Zone.
Listen, I know the mascot for Iron Maiden.
Who?
It's a puppy.
No, it's Eddie. Cousin Eddie.
Oh shit! That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh. Well, I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Affairs all over town. What's with you guys?
Well, in case anybody's wondering, you know, what the issue is with the Attorney General wanting somebody fired over something they said. That's like totally against the First Amendment and what it stands for. I mean, you're not supposed to face any consequences from the government for a criticism like that.
Don't you see me walking here? You must be stupid as the I ever did see. You idiot.
One more. That asshole in the van is still behind me. The fuck is this guy at? Looks like he's at the airport or something. I just kind of think it's crazy how a lot of these lunatics just kind of damn, that wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, I think they're even coming out right out and saying. I saw a thing where they're saying that the Charlie Kirk shooting is their Reichstag moment.
Oh, shit! Yo, stay away from me, bro!
Thought complete. I never had anyone complain about that program.
Stop that.
Hey, I engaged.
I mean, a lot of these guys were coming out saying, arrest all the Democrats, take all their money.
Like salesmen or prostitutes, and the other is a
And
negative
I know a lot of
action
people
that's
that
like winos and judges.
watch my streams in other
Stop
countries.
interrupting me. You gotta open
No,
your
I'm
ears
not a
and close your
Democrat.
mouth. It's very important. I tell my old lady that all the time.
But
I say, hey, I don't want to hear no complaining. I come
we
home
don't get
with
with
piles
these
of cash
people
every night, and all you do is bitch. The learning
is
starts in here and ends when we open this. Doing is a whole
they
other
think
story.
everybody that is to the left of them is a Democrat.
866-434-SELF, and for just one monthly payment, I will change your life forever. I promise you. I'll supply you with all the materials you'll need to completely change the way you see the world. Guaranteed.
So stop right now. This is a debate program, not an
I guess I
infomercial.
shouldn't be surprised
Hey,
if the
that's a
lunatic
great
Christian
idea.
nationalists that
Listen,
run my
friend,
state
I mean this in a friendly way. Debating
are
is a
trying
yes
to
or no
like
proposition. You
jump
need to
on the
open your mind to the
bandwagon.
maybes. We're discussing like friends, not debating like enemies. You see the difference?
Yes, I do. I think
I
it's
don't
so
know,
much
it's
fun to be on the radio.
fucked
I'd
up.
listen more, but someone stole my radio when they killed my foster family.
I hate everyone, apart from the undead. They're the only ones you can really get along with.
Well, that's a start. But even you, Mr.
Oh, I like
Long
this
Hair and
truck.
Pale Skin, I can change your outlook. Guaranteed.
That's so great. Like puppies.
I saw some dead puppies once.
Oh, party, Sonny.
Best poetry is written when you're horribly depressed.
Hey, listen, I wrote a haiku. Oh, the red daisy. Flowers retain all happiness. Sunshine. Yay! Sunshine!
Make it?
About that program, you hug people and you laugh like you never laughed before.
Let's get back to the topic at hand, eh? I've had enough of this weirdness. Jenny, let's start with you. How do you maintain such a positive outlook on life? It says in your bio that some awful things have happened to you.
I don't think anything awful has happened to me.
But it says here your parents were brutally murdered.
Mommy? Where's Mommy? She's just fine. She's probably taking a nap. You're like my bad doll, Mr. Livingston. He's a bad doll. Bad doll.
Look at this stupid local yokel.
Yeah, here we are. Oh, not feet rock.
A stalagmite grows an inch every 1,000 years. That's slow and painful. That's how I want to live
Anything
my
off of
life.
V-Rock
If you
is
can't
almost
see the
guaranteed
misery,
to give you
stay out of the
copyright
kitchen.
problems.
You may have noticed this Ankh tattoo. It's Egyptian and represents the breath of life given in the afterworld. It's my key to eternal life after death.
Hey, why don't you carry your keys in your pocket like everyone else?
Because only that which is burned or scratched into your flesh comes with you to the afterlife.
I bet my ex-wife will be there waiting for me in the afterlife. That bitch is crazy. Hey, can you put a hex on my ex-wife? Like some kind of spooky voodoo or something?
I do dabble in the dark arts and magic.
I ain't talking about magic like pulling a rabbit out of your ass or pulling quarters out of your ears. I'm talking voodoo. You know, dance around with a chicken voodoo. That bitch was a grass.
Why does everyone... 18 years since I was out in open sunlight. I only leave the house if it's raining or if I need milk.
Exactly. Listen, I was just like you at one time, except I didn't wear makeup. That
Well,
would get you
hopefully
a firm
these
beating where
lunatics
I grew
that
up.
have declared
I'm
war
happy to give
on
you a sample of my course, Learn, Start, Do.
everything
I
left of
promise
them
you'll
will
run out
fucking
and buy
settle
some
down
colored
now.
clothing
Since,
and listen to some music other than people groaning on and on for half an hour about how much it
well,
rains
the
in
shooter
Manchester.
is,
Life is what you make of it. Look at me. I got a
Who
condo,
knows?
a hot tub, a lot of girls.
Listen,
Not
you're
on
really
the left,
bringing me
that's for
down,
sure.
which is hard to do. I've been to the other side many times. Sometimes I barely come back. It's all about astral projection. Like
He's a
right
Trump
now,
supporter.
I'm projecting myself
that's
into...
about all they really know. I guess a nonpartisan Trump supporter was Charlie Kirk shooter. Also from a law enforcement family. His father was, I believe, the sheriff of whatever the hell town they were in. And that's who turned him in was his parents. His mother was like a nurse or something, I think.
Because that's what you do. Step 2 is known as
I guess his parents were like well-respected members of the community.
Or take the new accelerated course that will have you laughing and hugging strangers.
He told him he shot Charlie Kirk.
Demonstrate, then motivate again. Just listen to these endorsements, and remember, these people volunteered. They aren't being paid much.
I've been on the Think Hold That Thought Complete program, and I have to say, I'm finally going to start my career in being a well-paid rich person.
Yeah, I've been thinking my way to success for a while now. It's some
Still
good stuff.
crazy believing that dude is
Call now
dead.
and sign up for my Think Your Way to Success program.
And out of all the right-wing commentators, why Charlie
Call
Kirk?
1-866-434-SELF. Hey, don't just do it. Think about it.
I mean, I didn't really like the guy either, but I kind of thought he was a joke.
Complete the look with a replica car sign insignia on a chunky gold plate.
He was like
Advice City's
on
one-stop
South
shop
Park,
for
the master debater that goes to the college campuses, want people to prove him wrong.
complete the look.
You drive like you look. Stupid.
That's a good one. And I know what a lot of these people never really. Oh,
Okay, I got
it's
it.
Mercedes.
Car 13 out. And today, right now, we're giving a voice to 3 very different people discussing positive thinking, a healthy mental attitude. We've got a goth depressive, we've got a very happy orphan, and we've got a motivational speaker with a number of systems. So let's start with you, Konstantinos, you strange, creepy creature of darkness. Have you got a positive mental attitude?
I like to think
Yeah, but what?
Oh, really?
What they just don't get
Misery
is
and
like
suffering, it's everyone, man. And I
it's
actively
not
want to
really
fail
a
disease. What
partisan
bad can
thing,
possibly
even though
happen to
he
me?
was
You
a
could win the
partisan
lottery.
guy.
The lottery, that's for people with hope. I don't enter the lottery.
You could.
Like there was
you
a,
two, help me here.
let's say there's a young guy named
He's really
Adam
sweet. I love your hair. It
come,
reminds me of a
comes
big
from around
shaggy
where I
dog with
live.
long,
That he's
greasy,
like
straight hair.
You know, Chavez, this weird goth
he's
guy,
starting to
he's
get
got a
popular.
point. I mean, in many ways, what he's talking
as far as
about
like
is covered in my 3-step
alternative
program,
news
tape
sources.
17. Motivate, demonstrate, then
And-
motivate again. Part 9. Facing home truths. You see, we all have to face up to a few home
He was
truths.
supposed to
I'll never be
debate
prom
Charlie
queen.
Kirk in
Jenny
like
will never have her parents.
month or
You'll
two.
never make it in the entertainment business. It's about realistic
And
goals.
he is like
I can change your
legitimately
life.
upset
Just
about
a
it.
second, Robot. What isn't covered in your 3-step program? What
Like
don't
he was,
you talk about in
because
your
I guess he
Library of
was
Congress-sized tape
not a
cassette
total
library?
asshole in
Whatever we
person.
talk about, grief, goths, depression.
No sign of Mercedes.
Well, what this dude says is like,
Your hair is stuck
I
rigid
think I
with
brought it up
spray.
before.
Your breath stinks of whiskey. You look like you sell drugs to people. You're a joke, buddy. A bad
why this
joke.
Oh, now this is getting personal. I come on your
isn't
cheap
like
ass show.
right-wing
I
or
spare
left-wing
my valuable
issue.
time. I canceled several important speaking engagements. I talked to
Because he
thousands
put
of
himself
VIPs
out there
in order to
doing,
spread a message
you know,
of hope.
the
And
the
this
shit
is
he
how I get
does.
treated. I get insulted by a man with dandruff. I
Like,
get
yeah,
slandered
he's
by a guy who
pretty
put me
annoying
for
and
birthday
he
party
pissed a lot of
9-year-old.
people off,
I
but
get attacked by a guy who works on a volunteer radio.
you know,
This is not volunteer radio.
if it happened to him, like this dude said, it could happen to him. Because he put him out, he put himself out there just like Charlie Kirk did.
Jacket and a look that says my highest hope in life is to work in a bookstore. I'm a go-getter.
And-
You're a cheapskate.
You're a fraud with nothing to tell people and no way of helping people.
You know, it's
I'm really loving this. I hope one of them gets killed.
Shut up,
it's kind of a reality check.
Stabbing each other.
Could happen to him.
condo, I have a hot tub, I vacation.
Could happen to this dude.
Vacation is
Could even
not
happen to me. There could be
fun.
some guy out there that decides I'm a total asshole and wants to shoot me.
And I'm a teacher, a wise man, not an opinionated dolt.
I'm driving over the top of him. Cool.
Criticizing others while all he can do is get a crack.
It's time for Kaufman's Cab's guardian angel to eat some fender.
There he is. I got him, but he got me too.
That's all I got.
You see us in concert, see 4 men rocking and dancing with tears in their eyes. You will see I am Love Fist. He who pays the piper plays the tune.
Oh, I didn't know you had a piper in
Oh,
the
hi.
band.
I'm doing okay.
Well, I was talking metaphorically. Condensed meaning, enlightenment. We're a family living in Death Valley, but I walk alone. I am on a spiritual journey, and if I see a dick and anybody stands in my way, the contract says I'll walk. I've been dragged back, held down, and embarrassed by those guys. But you know, it's part of being in a band. I like wearing makeup.
Yeah, but wasn't Percy voted
thanks.
Guitarist of the Year by Corrap Rock Monthly?
Look, I love the whole bit of fuzzy guitar because we're great and right? Without the torrents of abuse, Love Fist would be over, and the new contract reflects that. As an artist, it's really important that I make a lot of money. Right, man? You need to keep you and our friends and your diamonds and that, eh?
Yeah, rock on, Keith, Roger, what a trip.
Yeah, shut up, you silly tot.
Ugh, let's take a caller. Hello. Ooh, you're on the line with Love Fist. Hi.
Yo, this is Wayne, man. Hey, what's up, Jez? I'm a huge fan. I go to all your concerts. I get crazy. I wear my Love Fist t-shirt every day, even when I'm with my
I was actually in Miami in the 80s.
Is that true?
Actually, it was early 80s,
Seriously,
though.
the big hair, the limousines, the girls, the partying,
But I was
the
a little
clubs,
kid, so
the
I don't
hotel
really
suites,
remember.
another TV smashed into 1,000 pieces, right? After my unfortunate incident in Cleveland, I told the press,
I do remember my parents driving over. There's a bridge in Florida that's miles long.
he was using backwards. Music is reversible.
And I remember my parents driving over that, and it scared the shit out of me.
Congratulations, you have just discovered the secret message. Dreams are made to be broken. Like so many broken dreams, I want to pick up the pieces together. God, I am so...
With a hygiene problem puts on a pop concert, and suddenly everyone has money to hand over to starving kids.
Is this before pressure, no? Yeah, what? Look at this stupid
And what takes you up will take you down, man. If everyone remembered that, the world would be okay. Thanks, love. You are a real smart cookie.
Thanks, Jazz. Now, do you think it's important that, well, I mean, you're a great-looking guy, even though your girlfriend is a cheap tramp. But do you think it's important that rock and roll bands look good, or is it about the music?
Like I said, I'm a creature with 2 faces, babe, you know? An angel and a devil. And that means it's really important to look good. Music cannot stand on its own. You need to look good singing it. I'm tired of people saying, oh, we
I think
care
I
about
was there in the
party,
winter.
that we can't play.
And it was
We
still
couldn't
hot
play,
then.
people wouldn't come to our concerts. We're not going away, and if we do, it won't
I
be
did
on
go
purpose.
visit some relatives in Central Florida one time
We're on the
in the
radio,
middle of May,
love. Stop
which was closer
dragging
to
me
the end
down.
of
I
May.
told you, if you ride a whirlwind, don't be surprised when the dawn breaks.
It wasn't so bad.
Ugh, she's really getting on my nerves. Why are you waving your hands at me? Oh, I'm supposed to go to commercial. I'll be right back.
Howdy. Welcome to Farewell
I think my
Ranch.
cousins
They
had
say
said
the
that it had
golden years
been
are the best years of your life, but for many seniors, they just
hadn't
stay
been
up
very
house and make
humid.
the grandkids feel uncomfortable with unbounded affection. Now, your old people can be
They
earning you
said what
money and
actually
enjoying
gets
the
you is
final
more the
years of
humidity than
Farewell Ranch.
anything.
It's a working farm, cattle ranch, and crematorium where the cowboys are all over 75. They'll enjoy rodeos, working in the fields, and tending all the final resting places of their new friends on...
Where am I going? Ammunition.
Sanitation package VHS with the spurs and boots they were wearing as they went on to a better world. All residents sure love it here. Right, Norm? Is this
I think, yeah, when I was there the second time, I think it was... I just started dating my first wife. It was probably about that time, about 2002, I think. 2001, 2002. It was just before my grandpa passed. So I remember I had such a hard time getting the time off work to go down there and visit him. And they're just like, well, your vacation's only a month away. Why don't you wait until then? And I'm like, because I got a free flight now. I won't have a free flight then. and I won't be able, and I couldn't afford it.
Something missing? With a throwing star, kendo sticks, or nunchucks at Vice City's one-stop shop for the silent fashion assassin.
I remember I traded a couple days and took a couple vacation days.
Hi, I'm Amy, and you're on
Got my
Jazz.
time off.
Jazz,
Hello.
tell me about
Doing
you.
okay.
You know, we wear these costumes to appeal to the working man, because after you spend the day working in a steel mill, you want to wear tight leather clothes and play air guitar. That's what we're about. The recent album was a musical trip through hell.
Actually, that's not true. Been working all day in the steel mill. First thing you want to do is take a shower.
He didn't like what he saw in me. He saw darkness, but also genius. Ask man. I can find treasure in the dark.
Yeah, I've only been the 2 times. I'm kind of looking to go back pretty soon.
Yeah, that's the thing that typifies me as an artist. Heart and soul. Head and trousers. Everything. That's
Just not sure if I should drive or fly.
Jets Torrent and Love Fist will really show you, you know. We take the soul into darkness. Bring your lighters. You know, I invented that. I've about had it with wankers ripping off my vibe. I
It's a
wore
2-hour
women's clothing
flight.
first. Why? Because it tells you about light and darkness, like the moon.
From
Seriously.
my house to there.
Oh, thanks, Jazz.
We're actually from the
I always
airport.
thought your music really lets people see into your soul.
Right, into
So I'd have to go to South Bend, probably. Either South Bend or somewhere in Chicago. But
I'm
I'll try
working
to
on a
avoid
song right now
Chicago.
called Fallen Stars on Shattered Dreams in the Rain. It's
That would
about
cost
being
a
able
few
to
$100
communicate
bucks.
through music rather than words.
Probably, I'd
Set
say between
in a
$200 and
wind
$300
tunnel.
bucks for the
That's
ticket.
why there's a huge snake
About the
painted on
same
my
to rent a
jacket.
car, if not a
Snake
little bit more when I
symbolizes
get
kind of
there.
a subconscious power force. Because life is pain, babe. And without music, I'd be lost. This new album is our most mature work yet. I am brilliant on it because I sing from the heart.
My truck's only got 3,000 miles on it.
Don't go there, please. You do your show a favour, take it easy. My people
Still under
spoke to your
warranty, so
people
I'll
about
probably
this.
just
Seriously,
ride.
I appreciate the offer. And look, I would shag you, but you have to understand.
Or it should
it's
take a
too
few
soon.
days instead of a few hours. but-
Right?
Babe, my people spoke about this to your people. I said, do not mention Shari. It's like sticking needles in my soul. Voodoo. Who are you? Are you my personal devil? That you could do this to me? The pain is too much. I have hair in my face to hide
Boy,
my
that's
soul.
not very far.
Shari had to go because she wanted to be a Marine. We couldn't be together. Seriously, don't go there.
This is so sad. Do you have a tissue out there? Oh, Jazz, I'm so sorry.
Seriously, love, if you listen to the song Dragon Eyes, it says everything that needs to be said about her. You can't help me. It's raw, like a chicken's head, you know? The pain grips you and makes you think about everything. It's the longest night of all. December of the soul.
Jazz, this has been the best interview of my life.
Dress the car, lady.
Thanks so much for coming on. For all you Love This fans out there, it's time for a contest.
Ladies and gents, you're listening to me, Jess Torrent and Kate Chat, being interviewed by...
It's Amy? Oh, God. You forgot my name?
Yeah, whatever. Citizens of Vice City. Now you've got the opportunity to win a part of my signature. Think. I only give away parts of myself to people who have bought all our records, so you've got to answer this. On which album did Beast Fist appear? Was it
Beast
A,
Fist?
Dogs on Heat, B, Fat Chicks All Day All Night, or C, Devils
Fat
Gone
chicks
Bad?
all day, all
For the
night.
chance to win tons of
That's a
Love
good
This
one.
prizes. Just answer the question. All you need to do is write the answer on a postcard and send it into the station.
It's
Jazz,
Fat
before
Chicks
you
All
go,
Day,
will you
All Night.
Please play us a song acoustic.
I don't know if that's right, but with an album called that,
Songs are for sissies. Babe, seriously,
Just
do
gotta
not
say
cramp
it.
my style. Look, I've
Fat
got to save
chicks
up
all
the
day,
love
all
for the
night.
big show. Babe, I love you. I really do. Friends for life. Dance into the fire and all that. Always good to me. You look after man for us, will you?
Oh, I lost my
I
lighter.
don't know what's the
again.
sequel called.
Love first!
that
Skinny
was
chicks for when the
Jazz
fat
Tour
chicks
of
get
Love
hungry.
Fest, who are appearing this week in Vice City as part of their world tour. Bring your lighters and a spare pair of panties. I know I will. We'll be right back on K-Chat after these messages. Thanks.
What makes a real American? A cowboy
probably
hat,
hit one of those
enjoying a
paint and
fine
sprays up.
T-bone steak, going to a baseball game, shooting a gun. Maybe it's the freedom to go into a poor country and tell them how to do things. Hey, those are all great qualities. But one thing that makes a true patriot is the ability to
guys are
choose
lucky.
an American
I
car.
love hitting guys on
When you buy
motorcycles,
an
but
import, you take a hot meal off a
fucking
hard-working
like
American's table. There. This poor girl is going to starve to death just because you bought a cheaper, more efficient Maibatsu.
The hell? Quit
Without
screwing
gross
around. Get up.
symbols of excess, what will Americans have to look up to? Our great industries are threatened. Cars, pornography, armaments, and they need your help. So the next time you buy a car, a piece of adult literature, or a missile
It's a
defense
restaurant in
system,
Littlehaven.
make sure you do the American thing.
well, it seems like
We go
the
everywhere
car was
together.
placed funny.
At Pet Stuffers, we know there's nothing like a relationship between a man and his dog. Sometimes you just can't let go.
Max, you didn't eat your food. That's the second week in a row.
It's a restaurant.
Max?
When the unspeakable happens, just put your four-legged friend in the refrigerator or freezer. Then
I wasn't
call
trying to
Pet
hit him, but I
Stuffers.
wasn't trying to
We'll
miss
be there
him
within
either.
a week to pick him up, and in less than a month he'll be back as good as new. Through an ancient Egyptian miracle process called taxidermy, you and your best friend will always be together.
Yeah, that's a good dog.
Pet Stuffers, when you just can't let go. And coming soon, grandparents forever.
The key to feeling great is looking great, and the way to look great is to have great hair. That's great. Is performing to the limit. With Sissy Spritz, it's hair for the future, not the past. When you have great hair, people know you're a winner. Sissy Spritz may cause lima, dilated pupils, paranoia, heart palpitations, and influence. Your hair will be great.
This is K-Chat. Welcome back to the show. I'm Amy Scheckenhausen, and next up, we're going to be interviewing someone with a lot to say for herself. A woman who pretended to be a man and then wrote a book about it. I haven't read it, but I'm going to pretend I did. She's professor of anthro-sociology.
My grandpa used to
and
live
women's
over by
studies at the
Kissimmee.
University of Vice City, and her name is Michaela
What the hell was this called?
Kravidas.
Lake Wales. That's where he lived.
Hi, welcome
It's
to
a small
K-Chat.
town.
Hello.
Hi. So, Michaela.
Actually, he lived in Lake Wales, and before that, he lived in
Professor,
Dundee.
yes, I have a doctorate. Teachers are homely women who make minimum wage to keep the teenage boys off the streets.
And the rest of my family there's
I am
in
very intelligent,
Orlando
and
and
I'd rather talk
Lakeland.
about that. I'm trying to sell my book.
Okay. Now it says here you wanted to be a man so much, you dressed up like one.
Well, that's a load of crap, my dear. More misogynistic propaganda. I hate men. Can't bear them. I think they're a complete waste of time and space, quite frankly, and a disaster for the planet.
Me too. I just got dumped.
Oh, well, it is unfortunate you measure your self-worth in relation to a man, my dear. Look at you. You could be an attractive girl if you did some physical labor, cut your hair
Taking long
short,
to
grew out your body
just
hair,
do the
and
sunshine
wore
on
boots,
us.
for example. You mustn't get sucked into their heteropatriarchy.
But I like dating. Having someone buy you dinner is great.
Well, we'll come back to you and your problems, accepting who you really are. Let's talk about me a bit.
Okay. So, tell me about your book. You hate men a lot, and you dressed up like one, and now you've written a book about it, right?
More or less. As I said, I'm very intelligent, so I don't expect you to understand, my dear, but I'll try to keep it simple. I've always been fascinated with the world of men. Revolted, of course, but fascinated. Now, as an academic, I can get paid to write a book about pretty much anything, as long as I give it a complicated
I'll hit the
title.
paint and
Are you
spray
with me,
along the
gorgeous?
way.
Ooh, I think so.
Good. Then hold my hand. It helps me think.
No!
Okay, sorry. Don't be so weird. God,
I do
everywhere
like
I
the
go,
taxi
just
missions
like the
with
university
Frisco.
won't let me display my beautiful and sensual woodcuts in the student comments. It
Kind
makes
of
me
like
so
doing them with the
angry.
Sabre Turbo.
Where was I?
You were talking about yourself?
Oh, of course. The ego is a dangerous thing, especially in my case. I'm a young man. Anyway, So what I did was dress up like a man and enter into the man world. I can tell you it was more horrifying than I imagined.
What did you do?
Well, the first chapter, I was a roofer. These sexists spend all day on a roof talking about us, Amy. I was expected to sit around and talk about what I had done to women. Of course, I had to, so as not to blow my cover.
So what's the name of your book?
Yes, as mentioned hitherto, my book has a very, very obtuse title. Being and Seeing.
Whoops.
From Freud to the building sites, a woman's journey into the male psyche.
Huh? What?
I'll admit it's not very catchy, but academia is not about
Motherfucker should have moved.
It's about exploration.
Okay. Wow, I'm learning a lot today.
Yeah, so I entered the world of men, in disguise, of course. I was dressed like a man.
Okay, and you haven't changed that?
What? What did you say?
You're still dressed like a man.
No, I'm not. These are my normal clothes. Amy, for God's sake, don't fall prey to the patriarchy's evil fashion schemes!
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, I learned a lot when I was a man. Did you know, for example, that during my time as a steel worker in Pittsburgh, I learned that men sometimes speak crudely about women when they are out of earshot? I was horrified. Or that men regard some women, like you, Amy, as mere sex toys, things for their amusement. Unbelievable! Or that men actually find sports interesting. It's appalling. And they run the world, my pretty. Oh yes, they run the world.
They do?
Yeah. Look at Reagan. Look at Thatcher. Look at Gorbachev. While we stay home and
Thatcher's not a man.
Oh, screw that.
She just looks like a man.
Yes, I agree.
Good. Don't bake a cookie. Smash him in the face with a baking tray instead. He's a man. Did you know men enjoyed looking? The station is owned by a man. White male conservatives monopolize the media, selecting right-wing blondes to propagate conservatism.
Yeah, I think it's
I
owned by
don't
Donald
have blonde
Trump.
hair.
Not yet, Amy. Not yet. Did you know men drink beer and smoke cigarettes and wear hats?
Yeah?
Yeah,
They
well,
wear
you must have
hats.
read my book.
Those hat-wearing
I discovered
motherfuckers.
a lot of things. I was also a policeman and an untrained brain surgeon, and they're all the same. All women haters.
But just because men like sports and
Yeah, I
hats
was an
doesn't mean they
untrained
hate
tattoo
women, does it?
artist.
You self-hating fool. Of course it does.
For some
The
reason,
media,
nobody wanted to get
hating
a
you,
tattoo from me.
falsely portrays feminists as bra burners, outdated, combat boot-wearing bad mothers. Why don't you take your top off right now, Amy? Huh? Tell them you won't be censored anymore.
No, I'm getting a little freaked out here.
We'll teach you how to make beds, march in squares, shine shoes, clean bathrooms, kill a man with your bare hands, and do it all with
What the hell are all these cars
The
on
military
here?
teaches you all the skills you'll need
Not
later
much
in
of a
life.
shortcut if everybody's
Call
taking it.
1-800, be a hero and become a real man today.
God damn.
Why are you waving your hands? Oh, I'm supposed to hit the other commercial.
Oh, those are old messages.
Hard-hitting police drama is coming to Friday night.
Where am I going?
He was a well-to-do cop.
Oh, there.
His new partner is a space traveler with a passion for justice. It's Yuppie and the Alien.
Look, you might vaporize dissidents in Alpha Centauri, but in this precinct, we do it by the book.
I'm so terribly sorry, Captain.
Goog, I'm sorry. Don't miss this one-of-a-kind police drama. They're fighting crime the hard way in designer clothes with $250,000 sports car and a UFO.
Partner, let's go cruise the car and get booted.
One tough downtown precinct.
Runs such a tiny little store, he sure gets a lot of customers.
Things their way. Yuppie and the Alien on VBC.
Hi, I'm BJ Smith, tight end for the Vice City Mamas and proud proprietor of BJ's Used Autos. Cars from all
I've already
over
decided
America
as a
come to
back
find
to
new
work
home in
present when I
Florida,
finally
just
find
like
a
you. I moved here after the draft. Football, not
regular
the
like 9 to 5
I know
type
it's
job.
one
I'm gonna buy
thing
myself a
missing from this
motorcycle.
great town, a celebrity-endorsed used car shop.
I'm
That's
looking
why I
at an
founded
Indian
BJ's Used Autos. Every one of these beauties is freshly painted. They look brand new. We have new models coming in every morning, usually around 2 a.m. We can get you anything.
I haven't
And if
told
the
my
shit
wife
car
yet,
gets
but she's
rinsed,
gonna throw
tell us.
up.
We can acquire it for you. I've taken the skills I've learned as a pro football player to the used car business. Smash, grab, and run like hell. BJ's Used Autos. I'm tackling low prices with hot cars.
If for some reason you'd like to speak to Michaela Crapper,
Oh, the other
just
thing
give
that
her a
pisses her
call
off is
on
I'd really
K-Chat.
love to have
Who's
a
on the
chief
line?
instead of a scout.
Michaela, hi. Peace, sister. I'm wearing trousers. I haven't shaved or waxed in 9 months. I left my broken-hearted husband and baby behind. Now I'm living in a commune with a series of life
I can
partners,
go with
having
Sunshine
quite
Autos.
simple, amazing experiences. I got my inspiration from a lecture you gave last year. Thank you so much. You taught me a lot.
Yes, good, sweetie. But ask yourself, are you doing enough?
Oh,
it
shit.
sounds to me like you're living a lie. Your life is still very man-centric. You're still justifying yourself by the I
my car's
am
laying
not,
over there.
rather than the I am principle. I mean, really, you might as well make his bed and clean his litter tray, for God's sake. It's half-hearted fools like you who give feminism a bad name.
But, I even attacked my brother with a bread knife.
You show pony, prom queen, cheerleader, skirt wearer. You see,
Show
Amy,
pony.
that's the thing about people. They're so half-hearted, pick and mix, not prepared to carry out their threats. That woman, that lady, as I bet she likes to be known, is really a self-hater, a failure in the man's world. Yeah, why, I bet she's never even attacked a man with a vat of boiling oil.
But she said she tried to kill her brother.
Don't argue with me. I write books.
Okay.
Well, she didn't try very
Next
hard.
caller.
She's still
Michaela,
fucking
I'm a
alive.
huge fan.
Are you?
Yes, you've really changed my life. Before I heard you speak a couple of times, I was getting into the feminist movement, but in sort of a silly way.
Really?
Yeah, burning my bra, beating a policeman, shooting my dad and stuff. Just playing around, I didn't really understand the feelings I was having.
I know the wearisome troubles of the half-hearted.
Then, after listening to you, I realized what a load of crap it was.
Excuse me?
I realized what a load of crap it was. You can't hate men just because they're different. You can't hate anyone just because they're different. You have to work with them. Luckily, I needed a moronically pretentious, overeducated, hair-lipped old harridan like you to tell me how stupid I was being. I mean, we're all just people, and it's idiots like you who cause the problems in this world in the name of reclaiming some false ideal. And blabbering on and on about gender politics at rallies just so you can wear leather and public.
Why, you misogynist.
No, you're insane. You hate yourself because you're a failure. You're an appalling academic and about as intellectual as a hemorrhoid. Goodbye.
Well, well, it's nice to see my work has... Nonsense. Poor dear was in bits. Not very used to the cut and thrust of academia. I thought she expressed herself poorly and didn't know what she was saying. Probably burned her husband's cakes or something. It is important for me to confront the differences and similarities between myself and other women. I am smart, strong, I seek liberation. Your society imposes on me.
God, this is all so confusing. Everything has two meanings.
Exactly. Apart from the word through, which has 5. You can choose to be a victim, Amy, but after you read my book, you'll realize men are irrelevant. Can a man have a baby? Do I need a man to have a baby? No, we don't need men. We need more parts of town we can call our own. More parades, more gatherings of understanding where women can beat each other with pillows and practice judo.
That doesn't sound like fun at all.
Shut up, I've had enough of being without tart.
That makes 2 of us.
That wasn't
Right.
supposed to happen.
Listeners, don't go away. When you come back, we'll have a new guest, and I promise they'll be more interesting than Michaela Crap Artist. Michaela, it's been a pleasure. I'm sure we've all found this very illuminating, and why our beliefs are right in the first place. We'll be back right after this.
And is now at home arming himself to the teeth. I give you John F. Hickory.
How y'all doing?
Indeed. So, before we get started, gentlemen, let me remind you of the rules of engagement. Here on Pressing Issues, the #1 rated show on public radio in the Vice City area and hosted by me, Maurice Chavez, Pressing Issues is about free speech, not feeding each other hemlock, literally or metaphorically.
Hey, my daddy used to grow that stuff in the backwoods of Missouri. Hoo, I tell you what.
Yes, thank you. I expect you to listen to each other, and I will only step in where necessary so people on the air don't forget what my voice sounds like. So, I want a clean fight. Nothing below the belt or in the chops. And remember Maurice's motto, which a very wise man, my father, once told me. If you listen, one day you might be hurt, and when in doubt, use the smell test. That's so important, I think, don't you? So, Congressman, let's start with you. Crime is up. People are scared to walk the streets. Nobody's taking public transportation. Police morale is at an all-time low. Everyone is killing and maiming and giving each other the finger, metaphorically speaking. Do you think the government is doing a good job?
Absolutely. Those statistics are interesting, but like all statistics, they are also irrelevant. Let me give you a better statistic, Chavez. In 1980, when I was elected, you were, according to the intelligence gathered on you, a man with no mission. You worked as a clown at birthday parties, corporate functions, bar mitzvahs, and go-go bars. You, realizing that you were a hollow man that can only take on the personality of others, decided to become an actor. And despite going up for 17 auditions that year, you only got work as a fluffer in a sex ed video. Your tax returns show that you earn less than $2,000. Suffering from anxiety, you attended group therapy for a year and considered getting a sex change. An idiot liberal felt sorry for you, and now you host your own radio show, write a newspaper column that lines my birdcage. You've got an ex-wife and attractive girlfriend, although she's married to your best friend, and you're on top of the world. So answer me this. Can you really say the years of living under my administration have been bad for you?
We are not talking about me. This is pressing issues, not pressing Maurice.
Yes, excuse me if I may. Can we get to the part where we press the issue?
You see, that's what's wrong with this city. Liberals just want to open the floodgates, let anyone in and make you, the ordinary, hard-working men and women, pay for the pleasure. Well, you have my permission to beat them with sticks. We won't prosecute. You'd be doing us all a favor. Free love, wig out, don't work, make love in the field, and listen to rock and roll or whatever you call it. Meanwhile, Grayshaw, I know your father. He's made a lot of money, which makes him a great person, but for every good conservative, they end up having some wacko commie kid just back from a vacation in the Orient who wants to share. Go take that sharing business to Cuba, or Canada, or somewhere. I don't have a trust fund or a rich daddy. I know what it is to be poor and to look at the world from the other side. I slept my way to the top.
If you two would stop hooting and carrying on, I have a plan that will save Florida from the yellow-bellied snakes that want to slither into this great state from all places north.
Oh, look. Stump-jumping Jethro's using all 3 of his brain cells to talk.
Enough! We've just started and you have proved yourself, Mr. Shrub, to be just as they said. I grant you, 1980 was not a high point in my career, but I never applied for a sex change. I was merely in an exploratory phase, and besides which, Saul the wheat-free clown was a funny act. Once voted best up-and-coming dietary restricted comic act in the whole of Vice City. I tried to take it to the Catskills, but Mount Scary Large was full. Besides, we are not talking about me, we are talking about you.
Actually, if I remember correctly, you didn't win. Mary the meat-free mime won. In fact, under legislation I am proposing, all of you vegetarians would be kicked out of Vice City. We were given canines and bicuspids for a reason. To open packages of potato chips.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I always hated that bitch. What's funny about a woman not eating a hamburger? Or miming saving a chicken from the slaughterer's hands? Or her big act, I am a milk cow, a lactating machine for your breakfast cereal. How do you think a little kitty enjoyed that on his birthday? Not very much. There were tears, not laughter. I can assure you, vegetarian performance art must be stopped.
Jumping Jehoshaphat on a pogo stick. You city slickers got more issues than a newsstand. Can we talk about public safety here? I ain't got all day.
What? Is there a corn on the cob eating contest you have to get to? Get some chitlins and grits in the oven? You got a date with your sister, eh?
Hey, be nice, man. I just wanted to talk a little politics, and you made it all personal.
Right. Let's all stop bickering, especially you, Shrub. I've got my eye on you. Public confidence is at an all-time low. Nobody feels safe anymore. Just the other night, I saw a man running amok with a gun, shouting he needed to defend himself. Gun sales are up, book sales are down. What do you think, John F. Hickory? Please, press the issue.
All right, that's better. Sticking to the matter at hand. Well, it's quite simple, mister. Immigration is to blame. People are flooding into our state from all over America. Trash. It's quite simple. They're bringing their highfalutin, uppity, out-of-state ways and corrupting the place. Ruining we take Florida out of the Union. We start anew as our own country and ban people from Missouri or Kentucky or Philadelphia or any of them fancy places from setting foot on our soil.
You think what? Have you been snorting blocks? Have you read the Constitution?
Yeah, I sure have. It talks about freedom. Freedom for Florida from the stench of people moving here to retire or go on vacation. Build your own damn theme park in your own damn state. Florida theme parks is for Florida people only. That's what I say. I mean, I don't go to Alabama to visit a theme park, so why do they come here?
Mr. Hickory, your views are a little extreme. Plus, I don't believe there are theme parks in Alabama.
Then they should stop coming down my way and build redneck land or whatever. Damn redneck hicks ain't got no class. My views ain't extreme, mister. They're common sense. And what a lot of people would say if they have the guts. If you keep letting people immigrate here from all over the so-called United States, guess what? There's no more room. We'll be piled on top of each other like they are in Australia. What we're gonna do soon is build a river of freedom, a river of hope, a river which runs from the coast to coast and cuts us off from the 47 states of wastrels and bad influencers to the north. We are going to cut Florida off from the mainland of our oppressors and float out to sea. Then, the nation of Florida will be free to start over. There'll be no long-ass lines at the log flume or the pirate ship ride when I take over. You and the kids will be able to ride the rides all day. We will have a roller coaster for each and every Florida family.
You know, you're bordering on treason. What you are saying is a very naughty thing, and only because here on pressing issues do we believe so wholeheartedly in free speech are we allowing it.
It's the truth, my friend, the damn truth. And before you start, I am not a racist. I hate everybody irrelevant of other issues. But I especially hate Yankees, by which I mean anyone from Georgia or further north. Build your own theme parks, buy your own sun, grow your own damn mosquito-infested swamp, pal. We're gonna build ourselves a river. FBI, CIA, I don't give a damn. They can't stop us. You shrub. You yellow-bellied, tie-wearing, bribe-taking hypocrite. What have you done for Vice City up there in Washington?
I've ensured important tax breaks for gun retailers, real estate developers, and I've cut the cost of policing, saving the city 2% or 25 cents per household over a 6-year period.
At the expense of society. Think of the little people. Poor people have no voice in this city. Every time I find a park to meditate, someone brings in a bulldozer and builds condos. The madness must stop.
So you suggest we just stop making babies? People need a place to park their boat and trailer and to put their swimming pool. You're beginning to sound red, and by that I mean you prefer a hammer and sickle over a hamburger.
I'm not little. I'm 5'5". It's time for corporations and all of capitalism to step aside for naturalism. You're not saving this planet. You're spending it. Your credit is no good here. We can't afford to loan you any more of our nature. Those are our trees. I only wish I could be around a little longer to enjoy it. I feel so old. Someone must take my legacy. I must train a little me.
How old are you?
I'm 23, but I feel much older and wiser. I know everything. I've seen a lot of the world.
What does the rest of the world have to tell us about how to do things? Build more trains? Have people elect their leader rather than an elite electoral college? Ride a bike to work like a Girl Scout?
Close to the hydraulics.
With dietary concerns? No thanks, Vladimir.
I'll agree with that. People from other countries are good for nothing. That's why we have to keep teaching them a lesson. I tell you what makes a real man. A truck to pull stuff and a couch to think on.
I'll tell you. Speaking as a sensualist, and by that I mean a very narrow-minded, id-centered man of peace and travel. I recently went to Europe. I think everyone should see it for a week. You really see what's wrong with this country when you visit a European utopia. Things like a journey, public transportation, healthcare, leather shorts, mustaches. When I went to Belize, I helped some villagers clear some land for an environmentally friendly coal mine. We've all got to make some sacrifices if we're going to get anywhere. My dad gave me the money to set up an exciting trust there.
But how does that help the people in Vice City from worrying about whether they're gonna get robbed? What drives a man to just take?
What we need are more after-school sports like choir or drama so people can learn to express themselves properly by singing or pretending to be a tree. Have you ever heard a whale sing? It's a lonely form of beauty and some very ancient wisdom, helping people to help themselves with drama and choir and flowers and my dad's money.
Listen, trust fund Tommy, your ideas are pathetic. It's no wonder that mankind has woken up one day to find me in charge, amigo.
Mr. Shrub, you got elected on a campaign promising to reduce taxes to zero. But under your stewardship, we've seen taxes go up by 20% and services decline.
Nobody is interested in your statistics, Chavez. Let me tell you something, pal. I'm better than that. I will not, I shall not, I cannot stoop to your level. They assured me this was a show that understood politics, where we could debate things mano a mano. And I find myself having statistics hurled at me like so much stale confetti. We cannot boil people down to numbers. You have no idea, my friend, what it takes to serve, the sacrifices I've made to help my country, to help Vice City, the complexity of government, the hideousness of my wife, and the way her thighs grow like our national debt. Oh, sure, some people like that, but not me. It's a nightmare, my friend, and I have it thrown back at me by an ingrate like you. I can scarcely get up in the morning.
Asshole.
And with that outrageous revelation, let's take a quick break to tell you something very informative. You're listening...
Where the hell am I going? Oh, yeah.
This portion of Pressing Issues is brought to you by Ammunition, a proud supporter of public radio and our community. We hope you're enjoying Pressing Issues and the way it challenges your view of society. Unfortunately, public radio in Vice City is under pressure. That's because we're better than everyone. You can't hear this kind of hard-hitting, long
still one you get after you do all the coffee and cap missions.
But you have to give money.
That's right, Jonathan. Money is important. It can be exchanged for goods and services, like getting a hip replacement or funding a starving child in Australia.
I feel all covered with flies right now. Call us. Pledge your money. Give 10% of your income. That's all we ask. And for that, you know everyone can be educated on the important things we discuss on VCPR.
10% is a really small amount. I remember when I was volunteering in Central America, to make myself appear less shallow, the native peoples would give you 10% of their land for a pair of mirrored sunglasses.
Okay.
And they would run around me
not much I can do about it.
Chicle,
Just
which
not right
is
now.
Espanol for pretty woman. It was very spiritual, like waves.
Absolutely. But remember, this radio station could disappear. The voice of unprofitable radio could be silenced. One day you wake up, roll over, and she's gone. You go into the kitchen, there's a note scrawled, the sound of a taxi leaving in the distance, a thunderstorm.
Move it a little closer.
It's a metaphor for my haircut or this pledge drive.
For anything else, I'd probably have to stop the stream and
Only members or
go into the settings
can listen to this radio
and turn it
station.
up a little
Now
bit.
back to pressing issues.
Shouldn't we give out the phone number?
Like I tell the children at the library I volunteer at, look it up yourself. Know you can't go to the bathroom, and stop crying.
That's good advice. Now, back to Pressing Issues.
Welcome back to Pressing Issues with me, Maurice Chavez. On our panel, we got the secessionist lunatic John F. Hickory, liberal rich kid Callum Crayshaw, and neo-fascist congressman Alex Shrub. Gentlemen, welcome back. Let's start with you, Mr. Hickory. Why the F?
For Florida.
Neo-fascists. We have a lot of those now.
I've even got an orange grove tattooed all over my groin.
Excellent. But back to the matter at hand. Public safety. How do we get guns under control in this city?
By giving everyone hope, a dream of a better tomorrow, by encouraging people to grow their own root vegetables. What's the satisfaction of holding a gun in your hand when you could be holding a hoe, planting seeds in a peasant village?
Keep
Yeah, I
your
like the
hoes
hose.
and seeds to yourself. We don't need gun control. If you read the Constitution, it's a sacred document that should not be changed. Under our Constitution, women couldn't vote, but the liberals come in crying crocodile tears. We need to get scaremongers and non-believers, men like you, Chavez, under control. I've got a good mind to have your funding removed.
We don't get any funding.
Yeah, exactly. Well, good. You won't see a penny out of me. You've got to stop spreading these lies or I'll whip you myself. I'm not afraid.
Like as soon as I get back on the main road,
asserts
somebody
a
always
man's
hits
right to
me.
bear arms and arm bears and all points in between. Whoever heard of a gun or a bear causing problems? This is all cocky pop or whatever that word is. It keeps the place safe. Trouble is caused by unemployment, and unemployment comes from poor economic performance and lazy people. If you had a job, would you steal a car? Of course not. And if you had a high-rise condo, a mistress, and a seat on the board, would you run around graffitiing your name all over town and making a nuisance of yourself, spinning on your back and popping and locking and... Not a hope. It's simple. If you don't have a job, starve. Get out of my constituency.
Pizza sounds
by force
good.
if necessary, and starve.
That is quite simple. Are you really saying that?
Of course I am. Vice City is a growing city. Of course, there are going to be some growing pains, but what I tell people is this. Gather up your life savings, buy yourself a piece of swamp, drain it, and get rid of the damn wildlife. Then apply for planning permission. Pretty soon, you can have your own retirement community or resort destination holiday place. You can start making money out of the boom, the shrub-inspired boom. and enjoy the kind of things sensible people have. Personal bodyguards, massive fences, and a bigger collection of guns than the other guy. It stands to reason.
No, 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 no. Keep them out of here. We do not want any more old folks. If there are any old people listening, go back to your homes. Florida does not want you. Please, die somewhere else. What's wrong with Nevada or Kansas? We want a river. We need a river. The Freedom River.
And what about the other crimes? It seems car crime, fashion crime, drugs, everything is on the rise.
Absolutely. Of course it is. When I was in Uganda, people were poor, but they were happy. The more you have, the less you have. And that's kind of what I'm all about. There's satisfaction in spending all day weaving a basket, rather than just buying one at the store. At one point in Uganda, I saw a great lake of sand and a massive speaking dog. It was a dog of love, not of hate. It was a spirit journey.
What are you
Forgot where I'm
talking
going.
about?
I'm
Oh, yeah,
talking
that-
about hopes,
place.
dreams, the
The
magic of
stadium.
television, especially public television. Puppets can say what men cannot.
Yes, but how will that stop people taking baseball bats and pounding the living crap out of each other, as I saw in a Mother's PTA group meeting recently?
Baseball is our national sport, our national pastime. Joining together as men in order to reward the act of running around in a circle. I will thank you not to take its name in vain, Chavez.
I hate that spring training. Who do those guys think they are? Coming here and getting in the way, showing us no respect, drinking our orange juice and seducing our women folk. Train in your own home, mister. Our national game down here, my friend, is digging. Digging a big ditch. A ditch of hope, which will flood into a river of freedom.
Ow.
So far, we've dug 17 feet. We're almost free, almost, when we are floating away in the Caribbean Sea, free to run things our way, singing Kumbaya in the sunshine. No school, no tax, free barbecue and pinball for everyone. Sophisticated entertainment.
Yes, but what about the little guy? What about the guy who is standing there saying, I like being part of America. I like it a lot. I get public radio. I can hear Maurice Chavez. I own a people stuck in traffic. 3 or 4 radios. But I don't feel safe. I'm worried about gangs.
Gangs are a myth put out by
Better
the
hit
liberal
up this
elite to
paint and
patronize
spray
and
up here before the
demean
guy
the
gets
working
freaked
man.
out
I
and
mean,
runs away.
what kind of right-minded youth from a poorer background is going to spend his time stealing things and posing in silly clothes when he could be getting ahead with a minimum wage job and making his parent proud? The dream of America is to live in a duplex and share a yard. Why would anyone want to threaten that great future? Answer me that and I'll show you a green dog.
And speaking for the underdog, the foundation I set up with my trust fund, we believe gangs are a valid expression of a people's identity, a grouping, a community within a community. Gangs are a way to be noticed in the boxy suburbs. You scream out. Rather than urinate at the edge of your camp like a proud native, we spray paint our names on the walls of the mall to ward off predators.
And that's supposed to terrify people?
No. We believe passionately in non-violent solutions to life's problems. Gangs have to learn to love, to be inclusionary. We'd award badges to good gangs and give bad gangs a silly hat to wear. It would give people something to feel a part of. Kill with kindness, not a garden tool.
Yes, but what about the guy getting
I think a
beaten up
garden
on the
tool would
street?
be more fun
Or the
though.
man having his motorcycle stolen? What about him?
Or her. Some of the best bikers are really women. Anyone can join our group. This is about poor people getting together.
But your father owns half of Florida. How are you part of the working class?
Like I said, possessions are not important at all. I'll pick up a hitchhiker in my convertible any day. The other day I picked up a young woman and we discussed a non-violent solution to war. We called it peace.
Your father is a great man. He's done more for the arms trade in this state than anyone else, myself included. And you shamed him with the socialist, jiggery, pokery
Fucking all
hootenanny.
sports cars in it.
America needs hope, not songs that are supposed to send food to the poor. Songs will get you nowhere. This country needs something to aim for, like being rich and laughing at poor people, or
don't know if
being
that
in
dude is after
government
me
and
or not.
laughing at the electorate.
Where the hell's my phone? I gotta check my text messages real quick. Yep, I missed one. the hell?
Stop people running amok in the city with machine guns and heavy artillery?
You've got to give a man a chance.
These cars
Prisons
seen
are
better
overflowing with wasted potential. Make the guilty men innocent once more. Free them from themselves.
Magic or cooking the books. We save that for education. But, as in most things, we in government are saving money.
My car landed right on top of them all.
Relax. Thank you. Push the Mario back. What you do that for? What is this?
Didn't want that one.
Let's go. My boyfriend, he didn't like me being on the radio. Whatever. Said I sounded stupid.
Well, that's my point, love. I mean, imagine if you'd been out dating a wolf or a cute little deer. He'd protect you and stuff, urinate to keep out intruders, but he wouldn't mind you being on the radio, wouldn't mind a bit.
Why not?
Wolves and deers have no concept of jealousy at someone else's success. That's the genetistic variation between Homo erectus and spider monkeys. Jealousy and fur and stuff.
Oh.
Oh, indeed, sweet thighs. Oh, indeed. Would you like Mr. Zoo to tell you something else?
Yeah?
Everything you learned in school is a lie, babe. A lie. Take virology, for instance. You were told sharks are dangerous, right?
Yes.
Cobblers, babe. They're frightened of you. They ain't gonna hurt you. Have you ever tried cuddling a shark, getting down and dirty with one, relaxing it a little? Well, I have, and I'll tell you, it's very rewarding, babe?
Let me check on you. I got one of those. Oh, I already had one of those. There's my tank. I'm making one of that. What do we need here? Okay, Stinger, Comet, and Furnace Cheetah.
Put the tape recorders.
Okay, Comet, Cheetah, and Furnace. And Furnace.
Everyone knows politicians lie and steal and cheat, but at least with me in charge, you know I look good.
Let's see, we got Comet and Cheetah.
What is this? What should I do about her? I told myself, Mario, give me a break. Stop! What are you doing?
Run away, now. Open border to the north. The state is filling up with trash. People who can't tell the difference between a swamp and a marsh. Guys who don't know the first thing about the legality of marrying within the family. That's why we need a river. People, I'm telling you, pick up your spades, go into your garden, start digging as deep and as far as you can. Pretty soon the whole state will be flooded and ruined, and then they'll have to leave. We must build a moat to the north or they will come down and...
Pull that piece of shit out the crosswalk! Oh, shit!
Yeah, oh shit, I'm taking... Damn, that dude's pretty fast.
If you have a rummage around inside, going in the back door, you discover it's got 2 digestive tracts. 2! Amazing. Really?
What the hell is this guy up to?
Ooh, that's gross.
No, aim. It's the...
I think he's getting to know them animals a little too much. We gotta get a cheetah now.
I told myself, Mario, I hate that whole Mario. Just always give me a hard time.
Ow. running me over, dickhead.
That ain't fair, man.
You're listening to VCPR, the radio station for disoriented and unrealistic college professors who wear fuzzy sweaters and find everything terribly interesting. I'm Michelle Montanius.
And I'm Jonathan Freeloader. Public radio is very important. You may have heard my recent hour-long story about my hike in the park.
That was fascinating and very important for everyone, even the blind. Play a selection, Jonathan.
Oh, there's a cheetah around
I think
here.
this is the part where I came to the big tree.
I
one at the
almost
house
felt like
up
I was
here if I
there.
don't run
You
into
won't
one
get this
between
kind
them.
of nauseating detail on commercial radio. VCPR is 100% commercial free.
There we are.
Absolutely.
Pretty blue one. Same color as my truck.
You aren't allowed in the doors. That's an important metaphor for life.
Yes, how wonderful would it be to own an hour of this radio station? We just got an enormous pledge from Farewell Ranch. That's great. Farewell Ranch is a great place to take your loved one. Just dial 866-9-BURY-ME. Remember, VCPR
like
is
these
commercial
cars.
and interest-free.
They're pretty
Donate
fast.
your money now. Let's get back to pressing issues.
Thank you, guys. So, we're back on Pressing Issues. Just one of many fine shows you'll hear if you have the patience to listen to public radio. Although thanks to the many awards we have won, Pressing Issues has extended playtime and is the #1 rated show in the Vice City area.
Actually,
I'm
ran
your
a
very
couple.
entertaining host, Maurice.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, my wife is going with one of her friends to get a tattoo, and apparently she's getting a piercing too. I don't want to do this list right now.
Hang up on humanity. You're meant to be in a hospital, you sicko.
Hey, easy there, mate. Hospitals are for people who don't feel well. I'm at the top of my game.
Are you insane? Don't answer that. I know the answer. You're sick and insane and you need help.
I got a visa, mate. I got a visa. You can't touch me. I'm bona fide. I love animals. Leave me the hell alone, or I'll come by your aquarium and feed you to the bloody sharks, you no good. By the book, paper pushing murderer. I would have lived if you let me in a tank. I could have cheered him up. I could have done. Now stay away from me, you hear? No more callers, K-Aim. Phones are so impersonal. Not a two-way conversation like the radio.
Okay. Who is that?
Wrong number, I think.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. A bloody wrong number. He wanted a plumber and a Chinese.
You think you're invisible, bro? Who do you think you are, man? What up, Jackie? Kid Money on the sea free.
Didn't guy say he wanted a plumber in Chinese?
Love. Yeah, big mistake. Never trust a judge or a mental health tribunal. Never. Only... Babe! Oh, it was a long time ago. Look, I've got a little surprise for you. It's a little female plague rat. See how relaxed she is with me? I've got special powers. She's a lot like a little Joey kangaroo in a lot of ways. You know what I mean, love?
What did they make you say?
I've also brought a menacing trouser snake. Would you like to see it? Look at this. It's a little frog in my pocket. Calm as you
Something
like.
tells me
not
his
even
trouser
awake.
snake's not that
Oh,
menacing.
he's died. Anyway, in this pocket, I've got a baby dwarf giraffe I birthed this morning. See? She's still covered in fluid from her mum's womb. Wow! Isn't that fabulous? its heart by sleeping with its brother? I know all about that. I was crying my eyes out for weeks on all kinds of pills for my nerves, couldn't move, couldn't talk. I was killing like a dove. Please, darling, let's move on. Do you want me to talk to a parrot?
Fucking cat stepped on my head.
Curious. What did they make you say?
I love you.
You do? I never knew.
They made me say I love you.
Oh, I made my boyfriend say it, and he slept with my best friend. I think we're bonding now.
No, we ain't.
Who is she?
He!
He
was a dolphin, and I loved him, and I knew him properly. People could never understand. It's natural. We were identical from a genetagorical perspective, and Bobo was really unhappy, putting on a show every day like a circus animal. They thought they couldn't do it.
I think I just saw a guy buried up to his shoulders on the beach,
How can people take
which I believe was probably a glitch.
They took me away and they locked me up. And Bobo died of a broken heart.
He did? That's awful. But, ooh, just a second, you sick bastard! Security!
I loved him more than you can imagine.
Call the police! Someone, please help me! This guy is molting animals! Oh, it's gross!
I only wanted to be loved. Get lost, Doc. I got out. I'm fine. Me and my friends are travelling around in a black van and solving crimes and running from the Colonel.
Pat, I'm coming in.
Stay away from me!
Pat, been a very bad boy. Come on.
Running from the Colonel, like the
Stay
A-Team.
away from me! I got a poisonous lizard in me food. He'll kill you in 2 seconds.
Pat, please. We've been through this. You're not what?
Yeah, we're driving around in a black van solving crimes and running from Colonel Lynch and then Colonel Decker.
Look, it's even got your initials on it. Swallow this.
Thanks, Doc. Did I tell you I love animals and they love me?
Oh, that asshole.
I got a message. Look for a while at the China.
I'm really sorry about that. Pat is a very, very sick man. We rarely let the dangerously ill out of society. And when we do, it's not always fatal.
Okay, great.
Get this crackhead out of here. Sorry to be a bother.
Okay, I'm gonna buy this place real quick. Vice City Mogul Trophy earned. Oh.
From the comfort of your very own space-ready nuclear bunker.
I think I bought just about everything now. Oh man, I was hoping I'd find a taxi.
My husband's funeral. Where is this?
We are collars and cuffs. No. I'm not gonna stop.
I'll get him.
I don't like guys in uniform, pal. I really think there must be some mistake. Save your breath. Give up.
Out of my way, man.
Where am I, bro?
So I've got all this money, but I still gotta stop and pick up more.
I'm gonna give you zero PMS and a 3-second flat.
Okay, let me check something real quick. Oh, the cops are fighting. Oh. Probably shouldn't steal a car right in front of a cop.
Run for your life!
Ah, you can have it.
You get your butt over here.
No. You may not handle my butt. Handle my chainsaw.
You make me run and I'll get all sweaty.
Don't piss me off again.
Hey, get back here! Police business, I am an officer of the law!
They are no longer wanted. Give me this money.
Get out. Try a little harder next time.
No.
You're under arrest! My wife was
Do you think Pastor Richard stole his ideas from a movie or book?
Well, yes, I am a mom. My kids are very special. So special, they go to special classes. Now, I teach my kids history to give them perspective. Last night I was telling them about how Magellan sailed around the Strait of Magellan and met some friendly natives that gave him supplies. Then he had to kill all of them. And that's an important lesson about life. If you look at nature, you'll see many species that eat their children to protect them. This is especially true of hamsters.
Let's see if I can clear this
It's
thing.
about putting the family first. That's really important to me,
easily.
and where a lot of my morality comes from. And if you don't like it, find your own husband and stay away from mine, okay?
Okay, but, and excuse me if I sound a little confused here, but I don't think I understand.
Now, my morality comes from looking at history and biology and working out what's best for my kids and screw anyone else. That's what this country's all about. I mean, I saw the hippies. What a load of claptrap. What's your kid gonna do at a school with a name like Moonbeam or Wave or Horseradish or whatever they call them? How can you take your kid to a Little League game when you live in a communal farm growing drugs? It's awful. And that's what my life is about, looking down on others.
Yes, I think I can see that now. Moving on. Pastor Richards, in your book, you talk about putting yourself first and how people should not make sacrifices or help those in need. Do you want to elaborate?
Oh, that's right. People need to learn how
Don't
to
know
take
if
care
it
of
worked.
themselves and not depend on others. If you read chapter 45 of my book, I talk about how being selfish is a virtue. The best thing you can do for someone that needs
Not sure
help
exactly
is to
what
tell
that
them
is.
to help themselves. That builds moral character. Morality, Maurice. There's not much left in this city. Every time a culture has taken on the doctrine of helping your fellow man, we get thrown into the dark ages. Look at Russia. They keep trying to help each other out, extend a hand to a neighbor, and guess what? Every 10 years, someone's invading, burning down their homes, and taking their toilet paper. Napoleon, Stalin, Attila the Hun, all of them. After you read my book...
Can't have shit around here, man.
No help for you. No ayuda.
In a cave, surrounded by my favorite tools and ornaments? No! It was a time...
All done there.
¿Me oyes? There's only one way out of this one, man. What you got?
Get low!
These days don't know how to preserve and can their own food. No wonder all they want to do is play video games or hang out with their friends. What is it, the Degeneratron? What a crock of shit.
Hey, watch your language. This is radio. We have regulations about that sort of thing.
But you let a naked man on.
Yeah, he's behind the screen. You can't... tail and a nasty rash.
Rampage is
You get the
really
picture.
Imagine one. I married one. Anyway, what was I saying?
You were discussing the
It's like 3 or 4
which
of them
I
all
understand
together.
is a games machine. Then you swore.
I'm sorry, it makes me so mad. I mean, what I heard my son, Patrick III, I heard him using slang words. An inch of his life, and he will never make that mistake again. Americans should be spoken.
You want this? I ain't scared of prison.
Shoot.
Town is a pain in the ass.
You better run.
Thank you. Where am I, bro?
You better pull that trigger, man.
Here's one up here. Gang members anywhere? Shit. Oh. Not a very good shot. There we are. Right in the cojones. Yeah.
Where are we, man? What's the matter with you, man? You'll step off if you know what's what.
Coracle. Cora means Arabian gazelle, which we all know was the daughter of Zeus, and Kal means gather grass and sew it together. A coracle is a single-person rowing boat made of reeds and twigs from ancient Britain. There are so many wonderful things you can learn from the ancient Britons, Amy, like metallurgy and how to cauterize the wound when a bear has eaten your arm.
IRS, or dialectical materialism. Isn't it pleasant to have a patronizing voice on the radio?
That's right, Michelle. With the way things are going under from the force us to watch network programming.
That is a frightening thought. But like many things in life, you can throw money at something and feel better about yourself. VCPR is your public radio station, but you have to open your wallets.
That's right. If you pledge at the $1,000 level, you'll get tickets for In the Future There Will Be Robots at the Vice City Arts Center.
People who see that show say it's difficult to put into English. That must mean it's spectacular.
Yes, but if you don't give money to VCPR, we could be thrown back to the Stone Age. Liberals will be set on fire in the streets. Give now. Let's return to pressing issues. Over to you, Maurice, in the studio. Useless, talentless, asshole.
You're correct. He is an asshole. I love those guys. Really professional and living proof that all of the best talent isn't on commercial networks. These people do it for love because they have integrity, just like me. We're back with Pressing Issues. I'm Maurice Chavez, winner of 5 public radio awards in the Vice City area, including Best Voice. On this show, we take complex issues and boil them down to simple ones so you can understand.
There. There, that's that. That's all of them. Well, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe if you would like. I will be back probably Sunday or Monday. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you later.